30. Devotional Thoughts for Women, written by Monica Diaz, read by Belinda Sainsbury. Good morning, dear friends. Today, August 23rd, our devotional is entitled, I Surrender All. You cannot find peace by avoiding life. Virginia Woolf. We have all had experiences that robbed us of our peace. Problems with our children, marital arguments, disagreements with co-workers, friends who weren't really friends, disappointments with church members, illnesses, being fired, deaths, even life itself happening. But I ask you, do those trials necessarily have to rob us of our peace? What if peace were actually having the conviction that everything that happens to us is for our good? Romans 8:28 says, we know that in all things God works for good with those who love Him, those whom He has called according to His purpose. Do we really, truly know it? Do you know that 1. If you love God, 2. All things work for your good, 3. Because He has called you, 4. And in that calling, He has a holy purpose for your life? If you know it, you have peace. Nothing and no one will rob you of it. Inner peace does not depend on what happens on the outside, but on having faith that what God says is, and He says that if you love Him, everything that happens will be for good, according to the purpose He has for you, even if it now hurts. Don't view difficult experiences as reason to lose your peace, because those trials, in fact, help you realize you need God. They help you know yourself, develop empathy towards those who suffer, and discern what true joy in life really consists of. And, of course, joy does not consist in your circumstances being the way you want them to be, but rather in having your soul, your character, being anchored in God. Trials are great teachers. They teach us to be grateful, to forgive, to renounce to what is not good for us, to mature, to let go of worldly attachments and only be attached to Christ. We allow ourselves and others to rob us of our peace when we wish for things to be different than they are, when we resist accepting what is and trusting God. Therefore, the step we need to take to feel true peace is to surrender everything to God. Only He knows what is best. If we love God, we know that the trials against which we rebel, and that's precisely why we suffer, are necessary for the elevated purposes He has for us. We know that in all things God works for good with those who love Him, those whom He has called according to His purpose. Romans chapter 8 and verse 28.